This is MAPS coach Kathy Nizer with Keller Williams Realty. This video is for my coaching clients. However, I'm making it available to other people. We've had a number of market areas where all of a sudden the pricing strategies that people were using are not working. Things have slowed down. Houses are staying on the market. So Shift Tactics 7 in Gary's Shift book, Price Ahead of the Market, Seller Pricing Strategies, addresses this. And I wanted to show you how I was taught to actually have conversations in a listing appointment with a seller about this using the Shift graphs. But at the end of the Shift Tactics 7 chapter, here are his main points. Be a student of your market, know your numbers. You really have to know what's exactly happening. You have to track it and not just watch what your MLS gives you or your market center. You on a spreadsheet so you can see the trends. Focus on your main comps and actives and pendings. Solds may already be out of date. So right now, as houses are staying a little bit more on the market, looking at the actives, the pendings, or the ones that are just in the initial contingency period may give you ideas about pricing, because you can look at how long they stayed on the market and how many price reductions they had. Be a student of property, preview them so you understand what is selling and why. Those ones that come on the market, go see them. If they're on the market in your area, go see them. Keep your presentation as current as possible. Let your ongoing research do the talking. That's where those stats come in. Pre-qualify for motivation. So having a great pre-qualifying conversation on the phone before you ever go in that appointment. Sellers who need most to sell most often, okay? Not the ones who are not that motivated. Price ahead of the market to avoid chasing it, and that's what we're going to talk about in a minute. And always secure price reductions in advance to avoid falling behind in the market. The technique I'm going to show you using the Shift graph will show you exactly how to do that. Now, some of the numbers will be, and percentages may be different because, again, every market is different. So whatever numbers I say here, you need to go back and study it with yours, talk to some of the top agents in your areas, agents who've been in the market for a long time, see what they used to do on pricing, and perhaps consider using some of those. I'm going to share my screen and show you this. So this is a final look straight from Shift Tactics 7. And this is the way it would sound in a listing appointment. So, Mr. Seller, before we go over the comps, let's talk about how pricing and how listings work, okay? So now there are three kinds of listings. There's in the market, there's no man's land, and out of the market. In the market means it sells. You put it on the market, you got a buyer. Out of the market, no man's land means you get showings, but no offers. They come in and see you, but they don't make any offers. So now, again, you have to gauge this on the speed of your market. But previously, before the craziness came, in our area, this is what worked. Mr. Seller, you're in no man's land if you get 8 to 10 showings. And I would either say a week to a week and a half, or 1 to 2 weeks, or 2 weeks. You get to decide what that number is. If it's still fairly fast, a week to a week and a half. So you get 8 to 10 showings in a week to a week and a half, but you get no offers. You are in no man's land. Out of the market, you do not get the 8 to 10 showings in a week to a week and a half. So let's talk about what's happening here. So in the market, the buyer sees it on the internet with our great marketing. It makes them want to come inside, see the property. When they get there, it makes sense for price and condition. Remember these two continuums here, price and condition. It makes sense for price and condition compared to everything else they're seeing, including builders. So they make an offer. Now in no man's land, they see it out in our great marketing, and they come inside. But when they get there, it doesn't make sense, price and condition, compared to everything else they're seeing. Out of the market, when they see it on the internet with our great marketing, it doesn't make sense, price and condition, so they don't even bother to come inside. So here's what that means. Now, quote, this is a part where you would put in, agent, your own percentages. I previously in early years before 2019 would say 2 and 5. Other MAPS coaches would say 5 and 10%. So you have to talk with your coach about your area. So here's what that means. If you are in no man's land getting showings and not getting the showings, or getting them in a week and a half, but not getting any offers, you're at least 2% too high. Again, you could make that 5% agent if that's what seems appropriate in your area. You're at least 2% too high. Now, out of the market, if we're not getting the showings, we are at least 5% too high. Now, we don't know how high we are until we start getting the showings. So here's the thing. We have to price it here, because the sooner you will sell, the more you will sell for. So we're going to price in the market. And if we miss it, we're going to move it fast. Within a week or a week and a half, as soon as we know we're not getting those showings, we need to move the price. The buyers are out there like vultures right now. They want a house. And as soon as one meets price and condition for them, given all the market circumstances, they will make an offer. Now, are you ready to look at pricing on your home? So that's how that conversation would go using a final lip. I hope this helps you. This also can help buyers agents to really think when they're making offers, how long has a house been on the market? How much is it overpriced? What is the seller's situation? How much are they hurting and beginning to feel it? All of those conversations can come right here. So I really recommend you read Shift Tactics 7 in the Shift book and really understand all about this. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.